Are you struggling to land that dream project manager role? In today's market, it's been quite difficult for anyone to really land a role, let alone that dream project manager role. However, with a little bit of focus and some intentionality, you too can land that dream project manager role. In this video, we're going to actually discuss 3 tips and tricks that I think can help you land that role that you're looking to accomplish in your career. I'm your host, Darius. I'm here to provide you with tips and tricks to take your project management to the next level. If you're a project manager and aspiring leader, then this video is for you. But before we get started, please like the video. Please also subscribe to the channel if you want to get more tips and tricks on how to improve your project management skills. But with that said, let's jump right in. Let's face it, 2024 when it comes to looking for work has been quite difficult for a lot of folks in many different industries. I have friends and quite frankly some cool acquaintances that struggle to this day to still find another role. And they have an amount of experience that is surmountable to the work that they can actually provide. And then they're also really good employees. I've had conversations with, it doesn't even matter if they're project managers or they are in a different industry altogether, healthcare. All industries are feeling the heat or the lack thereof when it comes to job applications. So if you're in the market looking for a job right now, or you're looking to land that perfect project manager job or role, please just continue to stick to it. It's difficult for a lot of folks. A lot of things has changed, just the market as a whole. Although with the new administration, this can lead to some changes, as we already saw in December and also January, that jobs have started to open back up. With that being said, and the market being the way it is, there's going to be a lot of competition when it comes to landing that dream role. There's going to be a lot of people that are out there with the experience that they have that are going to be going after these roles and are going to go after it with an intensity that you need to bring when you're going to be going after these roles as well. Lastly, employers have changed what they are looking for as well as their expectations for the role. You may see that sometimes you might have to come in a little bit under. That's just how the market is right now. It is the same as supply and demand. If there's a higher rate of employees in the market, then it will be affected obviously by the fact that they can find talent at a lower and cheaper price. So these are some of the things that you're going to have to battle, but don't worry, I got 3 tips that can help you land your next dream project manager role. So what is the first tip? It is addressing your mindset. This is going to be the biggest thing that's going to help you actually obtain that dream job. And I start off with this one because before you start anything, you have to put your mind in the frame of, I am going to achieve what it is I set out to do. If you're not thinking about it in that way, chances are you're going to fail. You cannot accomplish anything that's going to be outstanding or extraordinary without first thinking that it is even possible to do. You have to be willing to embrace the challenge. The challenge is going to be there, but you have to be confident enough in yourself, your abilities, and positive enough that you can land that dream role. And that takes a little tweak to the mindset. As you're embracing the challenge, make sure to set key realistic goals. Make sure that these goals do align with what it is that is currently out there, and that this way you're setting yourself up for most success when it comes to applying for that roles. That is, look at your experience, look at what you've already done, and make sure you are realistic with the jobs you're seeking. Just don't go out there and apply for any job that you think, oh, okay, well, maybe let's hopefully try. Chances are it's just going to clog their systems, and you're going to eventually and inevitably get the answer that you're not looking for. Last but not least, as you're managing your mindset, think through the how versus the if. And I use this a lot to help frame or reframe thoughts in my mind. And also you can use this to reframe thoughts with your team. An example of this would be, what if I can land my dream project manager role? Or how can I plan and land my dream project manager role? Those 2 statements are trying to solve the same problem, but they look at it from 2 different vantage points. One is the sense of, can it happen? Will it happen? The other one is, how do I make it happen? You have to start asking yourself, how and what can I do to ensure that I get the result that I'm looking for, no matter what the market is and no matter what's going on in the economy. That is how you have to start, by changing your mindset and getting yourself into that space where you can feel comfortable enough and confident enough to say, I'm going to go after what it is that I want to accomplish. Tip number 2 is take a hard look at your experience and just do a review. Take a look at what experience is needed for the role that you're going to go after. In this case, it's a project manager role. So maybe pull up some job descriptions and compare them and see what companies are looking for and what skill sets do you need to either have or build upon. After you do that, take a look at your experience and see if there's any way that you can align your experience well. The truth is, there are a lot of project manager roles that don't necessarily have project manager as a title. Whether it's an account manager that's moving projects forward, or whether it is an event planner, a producer, whether you're a product manager, whether you're a project coordinator that has been doing a lot of management, there's so much that you can accomplish and start to align yourself in that project manager role once you can see and change your mindset on how you look at the current roles that you've already done and look at some of the projects that you've already worked on. A project doesn't have to be so black and white where it looks like I have a budget, a scope, I have this, I have that. Sometimes we get projects at our job and we're not project managers. It happens, but that is a good thing. Take an inventory of those type of projects that you've worked on and those type of teams that you've managed and tie it into what it is that you're looking for when it comes to searching for your job. Once you take a look, don't undersell yourself and your experience, and actually put what you've actually done. Take a look and make some tweaks to your actual resume and just make sure that it aligns with what it is that the job descriptions are asking for. You can make these tweaks by using AI. AI is a great tool. You can use ChatGPT or you can use other bots and just ask it to comb through a job description and ask it to pull out key terms or key words or even key skill sets that you might need to land that role, and then maybe use that to start tweaking your resume to align with the role that you're going for. So what you would do is ChatGPT, input the job description, write your prompt, and then compare it to what it is you already have in your resume. That would help you ensure that your resume is including some of those keywords, because a lot of companies are actually also using AI to sift through tons of resumes that they're getting in. A last tip that I would give you when it comes to working on your resume and aligning it effectively with the job description is making sure that you include actionable bullet points in your resume. So it should sound like, I did this, managed this, and this was the outcome. You always want to give what you did and then what was the outcome of what you did. The reality is they're hiring you to do a job, and therefore what they're looking for is outcomes. If you're not talking about the outcomes and the actionable steps that you did yourself, then chances are they're going to just overlook your resume. I hope that helps in just navigating some of your experiences that you already have and then making some tweaks to your resume to ensure that you land that dream project manager role. Now for tip number 3. Now that you understand what your experience is, where do you have that experience, you've done all the tweaking in your resume you can, you've adjusted it very well, and you wrote your cover letter and you have all of those things done, you need to start finding more opportunities to gain even more experience. So look at your resume, see some of the gaps and try to fill it. And there's plenty of ways that you can fill this. You can actually go out and get another certification, especially if you're focusing on project management. There's the project management professional certification that is out. There's a CAPM that PMI offers. Google also offers a project management certification. So just play around and search what certifications you can add to your belt, or even some other knowledge learning areas like LinkedIn Learning to help bolster your skill set, because you want to continue to add to what you're doing while you're applying and while you're going out there looking for that next big job. After you're done looking at your certifications, you want to take a look and apply to some of the other roles that might also help you bolster your experience. So if you're looking to get into project management, maybe getting a project coordinator role might be more efficient or better for you because you don't have enough experience to manage projects on your own. This role is going to give you the ability to work alongside a project manager and then develop your skills enough that you can then take on that project manager role. And trust me, there are other roles that align with project management that are not project manager roles that can help bolster your resume to then accomplish that goal that you're looking for. An example of this would be that you're looking for a project analyst role, project scheduler, project planner. It doesn't have to have project in the name, but you get the drift. Read the job description, see what they're asking for, see what they're looking to provide you, and apply based on what it is that can help you fill in some of the gaps of your experience so that you can better develop yourself as a PM or whatever role you're looking to accomplish. And then something that is very undervalued is networking. Your network can be a great source of opportunities, and I'm gonna tell you why. If a company gets your resume through Indeed, LinkedIn, or whatever you're using as a platform, they can get your resume, look at it and say, okay, next, or you know what, this is aligning with somebody similar, or, you know, it's in the sea of all the other resumes that they're getting. But the reality is, if you can network with people and start meeting new contacts, they might have opportunities in their organizations that they can get your resume to the hiring manager up front and can say, hey, I know this person, I'll vouch for this person. They're really good at X, Y, and Z. Here's their resume. Please take a look at it. That is a better way than going through the sea of resumes because it's coming from someone internal. So do your networking, go out to networking events, go meet new people. If you are already a part of the Project Management Institute and you're already a member, find a chapter that's local to you and start meeting with other PMs in that chapter. Start volunteering your time, but find ways to connect with other PMs and other professionals. This way you can also ensure that you can reach out to them and say, hey, I may need to ask you for a favor when it comes to a recommendation. It's really good to get to know people around you as well, because you can help them, y'all can knowledge share. It's just so much that you can benefit from just networking. So with that said, that is how I would suggest starting to seek new opportunities to help yourself grow and be better in the role that you're looking to apply. In this case, project management. Now I have a bonus tip for y'all. I know I said 3, but here is the bonus tip, and it is apply, 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 apply. Go out there and apply to as many jobs as you can, as much as they align with your resume and your skill set. So that means if you have to spend 2-3 hours a day, 4 hours a day looking for different jobs and aligning your resume and tweaking them to fit the role that you're looking to apply to, then do that. But apply, apply, apply. The more you get out there, the better. I've heard studies that people only get called back for around 7 to 15% of the jobs they actually apply to. So if you apply to 100, that's about 7 to 13 of the jobs that you apply to. You see where I'm going? The more volume you get out of there, the better off for you. So just continue to apply. Don't feel discouraged. Don't say, I don't got this. Change your mindset and keep your mindset moving in a direction that helps you to obtain that dream PM role. There are my 3 tips plus a bonus for you to go out there and land your dream project management job. Change your mindset. Get your mindset in the right frame of mind to go out there and challenge the gauntlet. Continue to grow your experience by first reviewing it, finding out what you're good at, what skill sets you have, and tweaking your resume using AI or whatever platforms you want to actually do to do that. And then finally, also improving upon that skill set. So looking for new opportunities, reaching out to new networks, and just developing relationships so that you can continue to thrive and gain that PM role that you are looking to accomplish. But with that said, that is the end of this video. I hope you found this video helpful. Get out there, continue to look for those roles. Please don't feel discouraged. Everyone is battling through this gauntlet. You're just going to be one of those that come up on top. Continue to be great and continue to turn ideas into reality. Thank you for your time, and if you like this video, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want more tips on improving your project management skills, and then share this video with anyone you think can benefit from this. I'm your host Darius once again, and it was a pleasure talking with you. Have a fantastic day and good luck on landing your dream project management role.